Hello people of the internet. I wanted to make this video to help you guys out with the editing process of your eyes. So here I'm using Photoshop CS5 and it's really beautiful. So what I am going to do first is I've done everything that I needed to do when editing her portrait, or my portrait of her already. And if you want to see that video, I have a video linked on her face. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that link there for a while. So basically what you gotta do is I'm gonna zoom into one of her eyes first, and I know it's a little bit blurry here, but this is kind of the effect that I wanted. So anyway, I'm going to go to dodge and burn, and first I'm just gonna select dodge, and it's actually at the perfect setting right now, but what I would do is make sure the range is set to highlights, and this needs to be a fairly soft brush, so I'm just going to choose this first one, which is the soft round brush, and the exposure is at 39%, which is pretty good. I can change it if I want to, but yeah. So all I'm going to do is just brush over the highlights of her eye, and I'm just going to zoom out, and it looks a bit different than the other eye right now. So yeah, I'm just going to do that a little bit, and I don't want it to be too defined, and so if there are some yellow tones or whatever that start coming out, you don't really want that because no one really wants yellow eyes in their photos. But yes, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good right now, actually. Yeah, I like it right now. So what I'm going to do is now switch to the burn tool, and for burn it needs to be the exposure needs to be a lot less, so there's 13% here, and then I'm going to choose shadows, and what I will do is just I'm just gonna change this size a little bit. Yeah, sorry, okay, I'm gonna change the size to be a bit smaller. Oh, oops, okay. And yes, so that's what I'm doing currently, and then I'm just going to kind of outline her eye, and see, maybe I do her eyeliner as well. Sometimes it doesn't really look like I want. See, this is too vibrant, you know what I'm saying, like too defined. So I'm just gonna go back to my history, and yeah, and I'm just going to change the exposure to be a bit lower, and I'm just finding what I like. So yeah, it's very subtle, but it really works at the end. So now I'm just going to do the other eye. Okay, so sometimes when I have a subject, one of her eyes is in more of a focus than her other eye, and I really want that to be the same. So what I'm going to do first is kind of blur this eye out a bit, just the tiniest bit more. So I'm going to the blur tool here, and this is way too big right now, so I am just using the left bracket key to make it smaller. And the hardness is going to be way lower than that, probably like 19%. And I am just like blurring her eye. See, this is way too kind of ridiculous. There's a giant jump there. So I'm gonna go back my subject and change the strength a little bit. So this would be 53%. I'm just running it over the eye so it looks the same. It's this tiny little difference, but that's just my preference. That's what I do. So I know a lot of people like to sharpen the eyes, but in this image I'm not going to do that, simply because that's the look that I want. I do not want the, you know, jumping eyes out at you. So yeah, that's how I add my eyes. It's super simple. And another tool that you might want to use is sponge tool. It just brings out some color, but I wouldn't really recommend it because it brings out the yellow tones a lot in your eye, and yeah, it just brings out the reds a lot. So yes, I don't want to do that. And yeah, that's how I edit my eyes. If you'd like to see the before and after photo, you can just keep on watching. So what I'm going to do for the before and after photo, I'm editing the colors as well. So if you'd like a tutorial on like where to find good curves and everything, just like let me know. I don't know. Yeah, okay. See you guys later. Bye.